Imagine this. You've worked tirelessly, putting in all the effort, focusing on your goals, trying to manifest abundance into your life. But despite everything, something feels off. It's as if there's an invisible barrier stopping you from reaching your true potential. You're so close, but it's like prosperity is slipping through your fingers, just out of reach. Have you ever wondered why? Could it be something right in front of you, something that you might not even suspect? Imagine if I told you that the very plants in your home, those you cherish for their beauty and calming presence, might actually be quietly blocking your path to happiness and wealth. It might seem surprising, but according to Buddhist teachings, energy is like a flowing river. It moves smoothly and continuously when there's nothing to obstruct it. But when something blocks that flow, everything around it suffers. Think of a river with a dam. Nothing can pass through, and growth beyond that point becomes impossible. This is what blocked energy does in our lives. It halts the flow of abundance, health, and happiness. You may not realize it, but the plants you surround yourself with hold great power over this energy. Some plants can help energy flow freely, while others might unknowingly act as barriers, preventing prosperity from reaching you. In a world where many are looking for ways to unlock abundance and success, we often miss the small details. The things we assume are beneficial might actually be working against us. Energy is much more influential than we give it credit for, and the plants we care for and place in our homes play a crucial role in shaping that energy. In Buddhist philosophy, we learn that every object around us carries its own energy, influencing the flow of life, or chi and prana. When this energy flows without interruption, you experience harmony, growth, and success. But if it's blocked, life feels stagnant, like constantly pushing against a door that won't open. Today, we'll uncover which plants might silently be stopping you from achieving the wealth and prosperity you've been striving for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to remove, how to refresh and realign your space, and what adjustments to make so that the energy of abundance flows effortlessly into your life. Oh, stay with me, because what we uncover today might just change the way you see your home, your surroundings, and your life. The very things that seem innocent could be the ones holding you back from the wealth and success you deserve. Are you ready to unlock the secrets that could transform your life? Let's begin. Why energy flow matters. Energy is the invisible thread weaving through every moment and experience in life. It's the force that not only surrounds us, but also guides and uplifts us. When energy flows freely, it opens the doors to growth, joy, and prosperity. However, when that energy is obstructed, it can feel like hitting an immovable wall repeatedly, feeling stuck, frustrated, and even exhausted. Have you ever stepped into a room and immediately felt calm, like a sense of harmony washed over you? Or maybe you've entered a space that made you uneasy, sparking an urge to leave right away. This isn't just a fleeting feeling, it's energy at work. The difference lies in how harmoniously or disruptively the energy flows in that environment. But here's something vital to understand. It's not just the physical space that determines the energy, it's also the objects within it. The furniture, decor, and even the plants shape the movement of this energy. In Buddhist philosophy, this life force is often called chi or prana, and it's the essence that courses through us, our homes, and every object around us. When chi flows naturally and without barriers, life feels aligned and effortless. Opportunities present themselves, happiness thrives, and a profound sense of peace fills our lives. However, when that energy is obstructed, like a river held back by a dam, life itself begins to feel stagnant. In that stillness, struggles emerge, whether it's in health, relationships, or finances. It's akin to running against the wind. The harder you try to move forward, the stronger the resistance seems to pull you back. You find yourself pushing with all your might, yet progress remains elusive. This is where the power of plants enters the picture. The plants you choose to keep in your space can either act as bridges for energy to flow freely or, unknowingly, as barriers that prevent it. Consider this. When energy moves fluidly in a space, it feels light and peaceful. There's an unmistakable ease, as if everything naturally falls into place. But in spaces where energy becomes stagnant, that sense of flow disappears, and life mirrors this blockage. You might notice that no matter how hard you try, things don't seem to progress. Our surroundings wield more influence over us than we might realize. For those seeking prosperity, a clear path for energy is essential. Abundance in wealth, health, and success is ready to enter your life, but only if the energy flows freely. You might be wondering, how do plants fit into this equation? It's simple. Plants are living, breathing entities. They grow, adapt, and contribute to the energy around them. Some plants radiate vibrancy and encourage the energy to flow. Others, however, act as barriers, harboring stagnant energy that blocks abundance and prosperity from entering your life without you even realizing it. This is why it's crucial to understand how the plants you choose impact the energy in your environment. In 2025, as we all look for ways to unlock more prosperity and invite abundance, knowing which plants may hinder this flow becomes essential. Just as the right plants can invite positive energy and wealth, the wrong plants can silently keep them at bay. So, as we dive deeper into this journey, we'll uncover which plants might be subtly hindering your path to abundance and what you can do to restore the natural balance. When the energy flows freely, prosperity follows naturally, paving the way for the life you truly deserve. Plant 1, the cactus. Let's take a closer look at the cactus. At first, it seems like the perfect plant. It's tough, doesn't need much care, and can survive even in the most difficult places. But beneath its strong appearance, the cactus carries a hidden energy that may not be so helpful, especially if you're trying to welcome wealth and happiness into your home. Think about what a cactus is really like. It's covered with sharp spikes, always ready to protect itself from anything around it. This defensive energy might work well for a plant in the desert, but it's not the kind of energy that brings abundance and positive vibes indoors. In Buddhist teachings, it's believed that sharp objects bring defensive or negative energy. Those sharp spikes on a cactus act as tiny barriers, pushing away everything that tries to come close. When you place a cactus in your room, those spikes don't just block negative energy, they also block the positive energy, like wealth and happiness, from flowing freely into your space. It's as if the cactus is saying, "Stay away." And that's what happens with energy too. Wealth, new chances, and even good relationships may be kept away by this protective energy. The cactus may look strong, but its energy is one of isolation and protection. It creates a wall, stopping the free flow of abundance in your life. Now, think about this on a personal level. Have you ever felt like you were so close to reaching your goals, but something seemed to keep getting in the way? Like you were trying hard, but somehow things didn't go as planned? This is similar to the energy of a cactus in your space. While it protects, it also keeps things from growing and connecting. Imagine standing in front of a wall of thorns. No matter how much you want to move forward, those sharp spikes keep stopping you. That's what a cactus does energetically. It creates a wall between you and the good things you want, like wealth and happiness. This doesn't mean you need to throw out all your cacti. Just be mindful of where you place them. If you have a cactus in a space meant to attract wealth, like the southeast corner of your home, the wealth corner in Feng Shui, it might be worth moving it. The spikes may be creating an energetic wall between you and financial success. Instead, try placing cacti outside, where their protective energy can guard your home from negative forces without blocking the flow of abundance inside. Now, Imagine if you removed those spikes, if the wall between you and your dreams were taken down. The flow of wealth and happiness could reach you without being held back by the cactus's protective energy. So, take a look around your home. Is there a cactus that could be keeping success from you? If so, consider moving it outside, where it can still protect your home without stopping your prosperity. Plant 2. The bonsai. At first glance, the bonsai is breathtaking. Its intricate form, the patience and care that go into shaping it, the deep symbolism behind its beauty. It represents discipline, precision, and artistry. But as beautiful as it is, there's another side to the bonsai's energy that you need to be aware of, especially if your goal is to attract wealth and abundance into your life. The bonsai is, by design, a plant that is intentionally kept small. Its roots are pruned, its growth restricted, and its expansion controlled. While this creates a work of art, energetically, it symbolizes stunted growth, limitation, and confinement. When you bring this energy into your home, it can manifest as financial limitation or an inability to grow beyond a certain point in your life. Let's think about that for a moment. The bonsai is a living metaphor for restricted potential. It's as if the plant is saying, "This is as far as I can go." And if you're placing a bonsai in your home, particularly in areas where you're trying to encourage growth, whether that's financial, personal, or spiritual, you're unconsciously inviting that energy of limitation into your life. Have you ever felt like you're putting in all your effort, working as hard as you can, but still can't seem to reach that next level of success? Like something is keeping you from breaking through, no matter how much you try. This feeling of being held back is very similar to the energy of the bonsai. The bonsai tree is beautiful, yes, but it's also a symbol of limited growth. It's almost as if the bonsai says, "I can only grow this much and no more." And this isn't just a simple metaphor, it's a real concept in energy practices, including Buddhist teachings and Feng Shui. The idea is that when you have symbols of limitation in your space, they can create real limitations in your life as well. The bonsai's beauty might attract you, but its energy could be unknowingly holding you back from reaching your full potential. This doesn't mean that bonsais are bad or shouldn't be in your home. In fact, bonsais can be wonderful symbols when used in the right place. They represent patience, mindfulness, and discipline, which are powerful and positive qualities. But if you're aiming to increase wealth, grow your finances, or open yourself up to new opportunities, the bonsai might not be the best plant to keep in spaces where you want to welcome growth and abundance. Think about what the bonsai truly represents: control, restraint, and constant shaping or pruning to keep it small. While these qualities can be valuable in some areas of life, they can also act as a block when it comes to financial growth. For manifesting wealth, you don't want to limit the flow of abundance. Instead, you want it to grow freely and fully without any caps or restrictions. Imagine if you removed those energetic limitations. What would happen if your potential wasn't confined? If your financial growth wasn't restricted by the silent message of a bonsai tree in your home? The energy around you would expand, allowing for more opportunities, more success, and greater wealth to flow into your life. If you have a bonsai in your home, especially in areas meant to encourage wealth and growth, such as your office, workspace, or the southeast corner of your home, it might be time to reconsider. Consider moving the bonsai to a place where its energy of mindfulness and care is more appropriate, perhaps in a meditative or reflective space. In its place, think about adding a plant that symbolizes abundance, one that grows freely and fully, representing the boundless potential of wealth and success in your life. The energy you surround yourself with is powerful. Don't let the quiet limitation of a bonsai tree stand in the way of your unlimited prosperity. Plant 3. Dead or dried plants. Now let's talk about something many of us overlook: dead or dried plants. These are the plants we keep around for decoration or perhaps for sentimental reasons, even long after they've lost their life. You might have a dried bouquet from a special occasion, or a plant that has withered away, but still sits in the corner of your home. But what kind of energy do these lifeless plants carry? In Buddhist teachings, life is movement, growth, and change. When something stops growing, it stops participating in the natural flow of energy, and this is exactly what dead or dried plants symbolize: stagnation, decay, and the energy of the past. Keeping them around is like holding on to something that has served its purpose, but instead of letting it go, we allow it to sit in our space, filling it with stagnant energy. Let's think about this. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt completely stuck? Like no matter what you did, nothing seemed to change. That sense of being trapped in the same place day after day might actually be connected to the energy around you. Dead or dried plants, even though they may seem harmless, carry an energy of stillness and stagnation. They represent something that's no longer alive or growing. When this energy fills your space, it's easy to see how it could stop the flow of abundance and new opportunities. It's almost like keeping a door closed to fresh possibilities. When we fill our environment with things that symbolize the past, things that no longer grow or thrive, we're leaving little room for new, positive energy to enter. For wealth and good fortune to come into our lives, we need energy that's full of life and movement. Dead plants, dried flowers, and withered leaves carry the opposite energy. They stop the natural flow, like a rock blocking a stream. In nature, when something dies, it eventually returns to the earth, making space for new life to take root. But when we hold on to dead or dried plants indoors, we're holding on to something that has already completed its cycle. By keeping these lifeless things around, we're unintentionally clinging to the past, which can block new beginnings and future growth. So, if you have dead or dried plants in your home, ask yourself, what am I holding on to? What part of my life am I not allowing to grow? It could be a relationship that no longer serves you, a job that has become stagnant, or even a mindset that is keeping you stuck. The energy of dead plants mirrors that stuck feeling in your life. But here's the good news. By simply clearing out these dead plants, you make room for new, vibrant energy to enter your life. It's like opening a window to let fresh air in. When you remove the old, you invite the new growth, new opportunities, and yes, new wealth. Imagine this. What if you let go of everything that no longer serves you? What if you cleared out all the stagnant energy in your life and replaced it with something fresh, something alive, something growing? The energy of abundance would flow freely, like a river unblocked, ready to nourish every part of your life. So go through your home. Find those dead or dried plants, those reminders of stagnation, and let them go. Replace them with fresh, living plants that bring vitality and movement to your space. You'll feel the difference almost immediately. The energy in your home will feel lighter, freer, and more open to possibility. Because in 2025, it's not just about working harder. It's about creating the right environment, the right energy, to allow prosperity to flow effortlessly into your life. And that starts with clearing out what's dead and making room for what's ready to grow. Plant 4. Fake plants. Let's talk about fake plants. They look perfect, don't they? No need for water, no worrying about sunlight or pruning. You can place them anywhere, and they'll always look the same. But here's the problem. They're not alive. And because they're not alive, they don't bring the energy of growth, vitality, or abundance into your space. At first glance, fake plants seem like an easy solution. They add beauty to your home without the hassle. But in the world of energy, especially from a Buddhist perspective, fake plants symbolize something much deeper: stagnation, artificiality, and a lack of life force. And when you're trying to attract wealth, success, or positive change, you need real, living energy around you, not something that simply looks good on the surface. Think about it. Real plants are alive. They breathe, they grow, they change, and they interact with the energy around them. They take in the energy of the environment and give it back, creating a continuous flow of life and vitality. This flow keeps the energy in your space balanced, allowing wealth, health, and happiness to move freely. Fake plants, on the other hand, stay the same. They don't breathe, don't grow, and don't add to the energy of your home. In a way, they represent a kind of false life. They look full of energy, but are actually lifeless. When you fill your space with fake plants, you're filling it with stagnant energy, which can prevent the flow of wealth and success. Imagine for a moment that your life is like a garden. In this garden, you want things to grow, like your wealth, relationships, and opportunities. But if you fill this garden with fake plants, nothing truly grows. Everything may look nice on the outside, but there's no real movement, no real life. And just like that, the energy of prosperity is blocked. Have you ever felt like your life looks good from the outside, but something is missing? Like everything is in place, but there's no real excitement or progress. This is the kind of energy that fake plants bring. They look nice, but don't support real growth or abundance. Now, I'm not saying you should never use fake plants. They can be great for decoration, especially in places where energy flow isn't as important, like storage areas or hallways. But if you want to welcome more wealth and success, especially in key areas of your home like the living room, kitchen, or workspace, real plants are the way to go. Real plants carry the energy of growth. They symbolize life, abundance, and positive change. They breathe in the energy of your space and return it fresh and renewed, creating a balanced and lively flow that attracts prosperity and success. So here's what I want you to do. Take a look around your home. Do you have fake plants in areas where you're trying to attract growth or abundance? If so, consider replacing them with real, living plants. Feel the difference as the energy of life begins to flow more freely, inviting wealth, health, and happiness into your space. Imagine the transformation, replacing something that's stagnant with something that's alive. The energy in your home will feel more vibrant, more connected, and more in tune with the flow of abundance. Real plants will bring you the vitality and prosperity you've been seeking. Remember, in 2025, it's not just about how things look. It's about the energy they bring into your life. So choose real plants over fake ones and watch as the energy in your space shifts from stagnant to thriving, from stuck to flowing, from artificial to real. Plant 5. Large leafless plants. Now let's move on to large leafless plants. At first glance, these plants might seem grand, perhaps even majestic in their size and stature. But when we look a little closer, we begin to understand that energetically, they symbolize something much deeper, and not in a good way. Imagine having a plant in your home that is tall and takes up space, but has no leaves. It stands there, large and noticeable, but it lacks the vibrant green fullness of a healthy living plant. Instead of representing growth and life, it shows emptiness, a void. In Buddhist teachings and energy practices like Feng Shui, having fullness and growth around you is important for attracting abundance. But large plants without leaves carry the opposite energy. They signal emptiness, a lack of prosperity, growth, and satisfaction. Think about the message these plants send visually. A plant without leaves is missing something essential. It feels incomplete, as though it's there, but not truly alive. This empty energy can spread into your space, especially if the plant is placed in areas where you want to encourage wealth, growth, or positive change. Have you ever felt like something is missing in your life? Like you're doing all the right things, but there's a sense of incompleteness? This is the energy that large leafless plants bring. They fill up space, but they don't help create an abundant, lively atmosphere. Instead, they might reflect a feeling in your life of being stuck or missing something important. Leafless plants naturally represent depletion. Leaves are essential for a plant's ability to absorb energy and stay alive. When the leaves are gone, what's left is just an empty structure, a hollow frame of what once was full of life and potential. In terms of energy, this can mirror financial emptiness, unfulfilled dreams, and a lack of nourishment or growth in your life. Imagine for a moment if the wealth you've been working so hard to attract is being held back by the energy of depletion and emptiness. These plants, by simply existing in your space, could be subtly signaling to the universe that you're okay with lack, that you're okay with incompleteness. And that's not the energy you want to align with in 2025 if you're aiming to unlock abundance and prosperity. Now, I understand that large plants can make a statement. They can fill up a room, and sometimes they even serve as a focal point. But if that plant isn't full of life, if it lacks leaves and vitality, it's sending the wrong message. It's showing that while the structure is there, the essence is missing. And that's the opposite of what we want when we're talking about attracting wealth. Here's a powerful question to ask yourself. Are there areas of your life where you feel like you have the structure in place, but something vital is missing? Maybe it's in your career, your finances, or even your relationships. This sense of incompleteness could be reflected in the energy of these large leafless plants. But there's a simple solution. By replacing these plants with ones that are lush, full, and vibrant, you're inviting the energy of fullness and abundance into your space. You're sending a message that says, I'm ready for more. I'm ready for my life to be full of growth, wealth, and vitality. Picture the transformation. A space that once felt empty and incomplete now feels alive with the energy of thriving, growing plants. The flow of abundance, which was once blocked by the symbolism of depletion, is now open, free to move through your home and into your life. If you have large leafless plants in key areas of your home, like your living room, your office, or areas associated with wealth and Feng Shui, it might be time to consider a change. Replace them with plants that are full of life, full of leaves, and full of the energy you want to attract in 2025. These plants will help you create an environment that not only looks beautiful, but also vibrates with the energy of prosperity. Because in the end, it's not just about filling space, it's about filling your space with life, with vitality, and with the potential for growth. When your environment is full of life, so too will be your finances, your opportunities, and your joy. The power of placement. Now that we've talked about which plants to avoid, there's another critical aspect we need to explore: where you place the plants that do belong in your home. Even the most positive, life-giving plants can create energy blockages if they're placed in the wrong spot. Placement matters a lot. In Buddhist teachings and practices like Feng Shui, every corner of your home holds a different type of energy, and each space plays a unique role in your life. Some areas are meant to attract wealth, while others foster relationships, health, or creativity. If your plants are placed incorrectly, they can disturb the energy flow in these specific areas, causing unintentional blockages. Let me ask you this. Have you ever walked into a room and felt like something was just off? Maybe you couldn't quite put your finger on it, but the room felt heavy, uninviting, or even cluttered. That could be a sign of energy being blocked, often because objects, including plants, are placed in spots where they hinder the natural flow of qi, the life force energy that surrounds us. In energy terms, your home is like a map, where each area connects to a different part of your life. For instance, the southeast corner of your home is known as the wealth corner in Feng Shui. This is the ideal space for attracting abundance, prosperity, and financial success. By placing a healthy, vibrant plant here, especially one with round, full leaves, you can boost the flow of wealth energy into your life. However, if you put the wrong kind of plant here, like a cactus or a dried plant, it can actually create a block, preventing prosperity from reaching you. It's not just about choosing the right plants, it's also about placing them in the right spots to support a free flow of energy. Imagine your home as a living, breathing space. Energy flows through it like a river, and the plants you add act like stones in that river. They can either help guide the water to flow smoothly, or cause it to stop and pool in areas where it won't benefit you. That's why placement is so important. For example, placing plants in the corners of your home can soften the sharp, stagnant energy there and encourage a more relaxed energy flow. But putting plants right in the center of a room might create a blockage, stopping energy from moving as it should. Similarly, placing plants too close to doors or windows can let positive energy escape instead of staying inside to nourish your space. One area to pay special attention to is your entrance. The front door is where all energy enters your home. It's the gateway for prosperity, health, and happiness. Placing healthy, thriving plants near your front door can act like a warm welcome for positive energy, encouraging it to flow freely into your home. Think of it as rolling out a green carpet for abundance. However, be careful. Dead or artificial plants near your entrance can block this energy flow and stop it before it even has a chance to enter. Another area to focus on is your office or workspace. This is where you create, where you manifest ideas, and where your financial success begins. Placing a healthy plant in your workspace, especially one that symbolizes growth and abundance, can enhance your creativity and productivity, leading to greater success in your work. But just as important as what you place in these areas is what you avoid. Plants that symbolize stagnation, restriction, or depletion, like dead plants or bonsai trees, should be kept away from these key areas, as they can bring the wrong energy into spaces meant for growth and success. Let me tell you a quick story. A friend of mine had been struggling with her business for years. She worked from home and couldn't figure out why. Despite all her hard work, things weren't taking off. After learning about energy flow, she realized she had been placing a bonsai tree, symbolizing restriction, right on her desk where she worked every day. The message was clear. She was unintentionally limiting her own growth. She replaced that bonsai with a vibrant, growing money plant, and within a few months, her business began to flourish. Opportunities started flowing in, and she finally felt the success she had been working toward. This is the power of placement. By aligning the right plants with the right areas of your home, you create a space that encourages abundance, prosperity, and well-being to flow effortlessly into your life. Take a look around your home. Where are your plants placed? Are they in spaces where they can help amplify positive energy, or are they blocking the flow of abundance? Make the changes you need and watch how the energy in your home and in your life begins to shift. Reflecting on the journey. Now that you know which plants to avoid, how they might block the flow of wealth, and why placing the right plants in the right spots is so important, let's take a moment to truly understand what this all means. Your home isn't just a place to live, it's an extension of your personal energy. Every item, every plant, and every corner reflects what's happening in your life. When you fill your home with positive energy, choosing plants that represent life, growth, and abundance, you're sending a clear message to the universe. I'm open and ready for more. You're letting the world know that you're prepared to welcome prosperity, happiness, and success. Let's face it, we've all had times where we feel stuck. No matter how hard we work or how much effort we put in, it seems like nothing changes. It's like trying to move forward against a strong wind, struggling to get past invisible barriers. But what if shifting the energy around you could actually help break down those barriers? What if, by transforming your home's energy, you could transform your life? Imagine that some of the plants you've unknowingly placed are creating these invisible walls that hold back your success. Now picture this. What would your life look like if the flow of abundance wasn't blocked? If wealth, happiness, and new opportunities could move freely into your life, as easily as a breeze through an open window? Visualize yourself stepping into a home filled with lush, thriving plants. Plants that represent growth, vitality, and abundance. The air feels fresher, the energy feels open and inviting, and every room feels full of possibility. This is the power of creating an environment that supports your dreams, your goals, and your financial success. Remember, in Buddhist teachings, everything is connected. Your outer world reflects your inner world. When your home is filled with life and positive energy, it opens the doors for your internal world, your mind, your heart, and your spirit, to align with that same energy. So, I encourage you to take action today. Look around your home. Remove the plants that are holding you back, the ones that symbolize stagnation, restriction, or depletion. Replace them with plants that are full of life, full of energy, and full of the potential to help you attract wealth, health, and happiness. And don't forget the importance of placement. Make sure that the plants you choose are placed in areas where they can amplify the energy of abundance. Your wealth corner, your entrance, your workspace. These are key areas where energy should flow freely, bringing prosperity into your life. This isn't just about decorating your home. This is about creating an environment that allows you to thrive. By transforming your space, you're not only improving the energy around you, but you're also opening up the flow of abundance in every area of your life. Think about it. Every small change you make, every shift in energy, is a step closer to the life you've always dreamed of. It's about allowing prosperity to flow to you effortlessly, and it starts with something as simple as the plants you choose to surround yourself with. In 2025, it's time to clear away the blockages. It's time to invite abundance into your life with open arms. Transform your space, and you'll transform your life. The energy of wealth, success, and happiness is waiting for you. It's just a matter of aligning yourself with it. So take that first step. Clear out what no longer serves you. Bring in what does, and watch as the energy in your home and your life shifts toward abundance and prosperity. As we come to the end of this journey, take a moment to reflect on the energy within your own home. Imagine transforming your space to truly welcome prosperity, joy, and peace. By making small changes and choosing the right plants, you're not just decorating, you're creating a sanctuary of positive flowing energy that aligns with your dreams and goals. This is about embracing abundance in every part of your life. The journey starts now. Your space, your energy, your life, all aligned for wealth, health, and happiness. Are you ready to let abundance flow? If you found these insights helpful, please support us by liking this video. And to continue exploring Buddhist wisdom and practical steps toward a balanced, fulfilling life, make sure to subscribe to Buddhist Thoughts. Click the bell notification icon so you never miss a new video. Together, let's bring more peace, prosperity, and positive energy into our lives. Thank you for being part of our community, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.